Dougal, as we begin to wrap up, any final pieces of advice with regards to refurbishment? Is there a top three must-dos or something like that in your...
I think you have to build a great team, without a doubt. It's certainly a recipe for success, and that includes a project management team or procurement team, and the collaboration between that team and the operator is vital to a project success. The second one is prototype room. Without a doubt, that has to be, that is, to me, is the number one piece. And a lot of my role is about time and cost, and they're really critical as well, because time is money, and costs can get out of control without the right management, but also without the right collaboration between the whole team, and that includes the builder. I think one thing that we haven't sort of really touched on is the quality of the builder. There are plenty of builders out there that do varying amounts of work, but there are hotel specialist builders out there, and they are, the reason they're specialists is because they are, they do it all the time. It's their bread and butter. And hotels are completely different from building an office block or building a residential, a high-end residential house or anything like that. The hotel builders are there because it's what they do. You need to employ builders that know what they're doing, and that have a really good track record of doing similar projects. Go and have a look at the work that the builders have done. If they're on your tender list, have a look at what they've done. Do a lot of pre-qualification. It gives you a lot of, otherwise it can give you a lot of heartache and cost.
And I think you specifically made the point, about false economies, choosing the cheapest builder who has not done a hotel project before may seem like, a good investment or a good use of your money initially, but you're going to pay for it in the not too distant future, probably with delays. But as you said, a couple of years down the track, you'll find that the hotel is looking extremely tired well before it should.
Yeah, it's like it is, all of those selection of materials, but again, it gets back to the whole team. It gets back to the whole team, and it includes, as I said, the collaboration between the operator and the owner of the building, the builder and the project management team and the design team. All of that, they've all got to work in. It's like a marriage. Everybody's in bed for the period of the project, right from the design inception right through to when you finish the very last room. And you have those and the guests going in there. One of the things that I've always advocated and I've always done on my projects is that the builders actually are the test dummies in the rooms. As they finish, you get the builders and their partners and what have you to stay in the room. So the wives or partners see, well, this is where my husband or my partner's been for the last 2 years or something, like 2 months or whatever it is. And also it makes them, the contractor, whoever it might be, it might be the laborer that's on site that brings his partner, and they're all very proud of what they do, and actually it actually helps them own their project as well and take pride in what they've done.
That's a great suggestion. No, I can see how you would be taking your wife or your partner along to something that you had a hand in constructing. Would really give you a great sense of pride. Yeah,
it is, and it is really important. And I think I started this quite a few years ago, and it makes an enormous difference to the team. You do it right at the very start as you hand the first floor over, and you can see the increase in productivity and increase in pride, and also the increase in teamsmanship, I guess. And it's it really is a team building exercise for the builder as well. And at the end of the day, it's not a cost to the business or to the operator, because you're putting people in there to sort the problems out if there's a blocked drain or anything. So you don't want that happening, when you've got paying guests in there. So they are, they're the test dummies, and it tests everybody.
I love it. Great suggestion.